back to the channel. Welcome back to another beauty video. For today's video, I am going to share with you a quick review of a few things that is new in my routine. So I do have face care, I've got hair care as well, so I thought I'll just share with you. So they're new to my overall like skincare, hair care routine, and because I've used them for about, I guess I've used them for about a month and a bit. Some of them I've used them for like 2 weeks, so I thought I'll just share with you what I think about them in this video. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with a face care. So let's start here. So this one is the DHC Deep Cleansing Oil. So this is definitely a favorite of mine when it comes to cleansing oil. Compared to cleansing oil and cleansing balm, I do prefer cleansing balm, but if I have to choose like amongst all the cleansing oil, DHC is definitely my favorite. I love how it's quite a thicker oil, but when you massage it on your skin, it just massages really well and it emulsifies really well, and it helps to take off all your makeup and everything else that you put on your face throughout the day as well. So I think it's really effective for what it does and the purpose of it, so I highly recommend it. DHC. I love that they come with a smaller size as well, so it's like a travel size. So if you don't want to commit to the big size, you can try the smaller size first, which I always love about brands that have minis. So yeah, so this is definitely, I purchased this after I actually tried the smaller size. So yeah, really enjoyed the DHC Deep Cleansing Oil. The next one is another love, so I'm gonna start with like what I like first and then the questionable one next. So this, the Seoris Time is Running Out Face Mist. Oh, if you follow me on Instagram, you would know how much I love this face mist, and I always think it's just a face mist but this is actually more than a face mist. So first of all, like 73% of the ingredients is actually not just like normal water, so that's already different from other face mists. And this also has like a combination of 3 different oils, like macadamia, jojoba, and sunflower oils, so which you can kind of see. So before you shake it, so you're supposed to shake it before you mist it, so there is a difference between the oil and the water content. I can't remember what the water is, but I believe this is like it's not just like aqua. You know how they always go like your ingredients list and then the first thing in face mist is aqua? So this is not that. So that's really good, and you just shake it and then you mist it on. I really like the light floral scent of this. It's still quite fresh, but it's a bit more floral. The mist sprays really well. It's very fine, but it sprays quite a huge range, so so even though it's fine, you get everything. So it's just really hydrating. So it's supposed to be like a toner meets like serum at the same time, meets essence. So it's supposed to be like an all-in-one, but I just really, the effect of it, like when you spray it on, your skin is immediately hydrated, so you know this is not just like water, you know. So really like this one. So definitely highly recommended Seoris. I know if you follow Beauty Within, like they've talked about this. If you are active on Instagram and you follow a lot of beauty like skincare Instagrammers, you know how much they like raved about the Seoris if they are into K-beauty. So definitely highly recommend it. If you are looking for a face mist that is not just like water, this is definitely a highly recommended one. Moving on to these two, I will show you them. So this is the Zit Sticker, the micro dart like a acne patch. So you've got the Killer, which is for like early stage and newfound zits, and then you've got the Perfade, which is the micro darts for dark spots. Now the reason why I want to show you them together is because I like one more than the other. So I will start with the Killer. So the killer I really love. So the idea of Zit Sticker is basically it's a pimple patch, like an acne patch, but it has micro darts, and within that micro darts it actually has like serums in it. So in the case of the killer, it actually has a salicylic acid and niacinamide inside the darts. So when you press the dart in, so you're supposed to take the patch out and press it onto the emerging zits, and you can feel like a little bit of a prickly, but it's not painful or anything. It's just you can feel that it's pricking your skin. So that actually delivers that serums, the salicylic acid and the niacinamide into your skin, which helps to reduce your zits quickly. So it comes in a set of, with the killer, it has like it's eight patches that comes with 8 swabs. So the swabs also has salicylic as well, so you're meant to like clean the area first with the swabs, and then you pop the patch on. So that's what it looks like on the inside. Now the reason why I really love this one is because I can see the difference in my, so I get hormonal cystic acne. So cystic acne is the one that kind of like underneath the surface, so they never really comes to a head. So it's just like a bump, and it's red, and it's just annoying, and it's just there. And that's what I always have like monthly. And when I first got this, I have like literally 2, so one here and one here, which is like, who gets like ridiculous cystic over here? I have no idea, but I do. So I was like, this is the perfect timing to give it a try. Now first of all, I know this is not like a miracle patch, so I'm not like expecting it to work in one night, like to get rid of my cystic acne. But normally my cystic acne stays on my skin for about like 5 days or so before it sort of go away, and then it'll come back. But I popped this on, so with the expectation that it will not work in one night, but I literally only use it once, and my cystic acne goes away after 2 days, and I've literally only put it one time, and I was like, that is super effective. And I haven't had any sort of like resurface again, like the acne hasn't resurfaced, so I guess there's no congestion there, so it actually helps to clear the congestions as well. That's why I really find this super effective, and I just really love it. Even though this is only like 8 spots like patches, but you don't use it for like everything. Like if you have like a pimple that's already like come to a head, obviously you can use the normal Cosrx maybe, which is like fine, but this is definitely, with the micro darts, it's more so for the acnes that never surface, that never comes to a head. So highly recommended this one. Really like this one. Now the Perfade, for me, I tried on my pigmentations from old breakouts. It didn't fade it as like quickly as I thought. Obviously, again, I have very normal expectation. I'm not expecting it to work like a miracle. It comes with 12 patches, and again inside the patch it has niacinamide, it has sodium hyaluronic, so it's very hydrating as well. It has licorice extracts in there, so it's all like brightening ingredients. So you're meant to pop it on, and then helps to like get rid of your dark spots. I just realized that you have to do it over and over, so you cut. Whereas with the killer, when I put it on, I literally only put it on once, and then after 2 days my acne disappeared. But with this one, I put it on once, and then it just sort of reduces it a little bit, and then in order for me to like really clear it out, I might have to put it a few more times. So when you only get 12 patches, it gets quite expensive. So for me personally, I would just rather you know, deal with my pigmentation through the use of vitamin C or mandelic acid or even retinol, so compared to like this, because it is quite expensive, so keep that in mind. But if you're someone that don't mind that, or if you're maybe a little bit reactive to like a lot of the stronger acid, this is something that you can think about, I think. So again, it's also micro darts. When you put it on, you feel a bit of a prick, but not even a pain prick, it's just like a prick. And then you just leave it on for 2 hours, they recommended, but I kind of leave it on for a little bit longer. But yeah, so I don't hate it, but I just think it's not as cost effective as if I were to buy like a serum for a long term. So there you go. Now to the last face care that I'm not a huge fan of, but I just have to talk about it. So it's the Drunk Elephant Erase Milky Micellar Water. So it's a micellar water that comes in sort of like a more milky essence type, and you meant to use it to get rid of your makeup. You can use it as your point makeup remover, or you can use it as your morning cleanse. Okay, so this is a bit different than like a normal micellar water. For me, for the amount that I need to use in order to take the makeup off, it's not very cost efficient, and I have to use them like twice to get rid of the makeup properly. I don't really use like heavy makeup. I use like foundation, powder, blush, and lipstick, like that's it. But in order to try this properly, I did put on some eyeliner and mascara. I ended up going back the second time with the new sets of cotton pads to make sure that I really got rid of everything properly, because there is still a little bit of like eyeliner left, and a little bit of mascara left as well. So yeah, so for me, is it worth to pay however much amount of money for this? I think if you're someone with like a super sensitive skin, you can't handle any fragrances, you can't handle any, like you just want something super gentle, then you probably can try this. But for me, I'd rather put my money on getting like a Bioderma micellar water compared to this one. So just something to think about. So the next 3 products is going to be hair care. So I'm going to start with this one. This is the Kristoff Robin Cleansing Purifying Scrub with Sea Salt. So it's this one here. I think this is actually quite a popular product, because I got it from Sephora, and I'm pretty sure this is on their bestsellers list as well. So basically what it is just like a really thoroughly clarifying shampoo, and it with like a salt granules on it. It's quite a big salt granules as well. So the idea is you use it as a treatment like once a week, grab about a teaspoonful of it and just start massaging it to your hair. It foams quite a bit, and if you add a little bit more water, it foams a little bit more. It's a lot easier to massage when you have a little bit more water on it as well. But this I am super impressed with. So throughout the week, sometimes, I mean obviously at the moment in lockdown we're not going anywhere, but usually I would have like a thickening spray on, because my hair gets really flat, so it's good to have like thickening spray on. And then obviously I would use hair oils, hair products, other hair products, and I swear to you, this one feels like when you use it, your hair just feels super clean to a point where it's just like, it's just feels really like light and like super clean. So I really like it. I don't mind this fragrance on this. The scent is actually quite refreshing. It's quite invigorating. It's more like I don't know, it's kind of like it's a very unisex scent, so it's not like girly floral, but it's not too like masculine as well. So it's a good in between. So I guess, you know, both can, you know, male or female can use this. Yeah, so it's more, this one is more like for sensitive or oily scalp. What I noticed with this when I do use it once a week, look, I use it this morning, my hair after I dry it, actually there's a bit more like volume on the hair, and then also throughout the day my hair doesn't get oily as quickly as how it would normally, because I've got quite an oily scalp. So yeah, this is definitely helps to like balance that as well. I'm just like really happy with this purifying scrub shampoo, because it's a lot. This is a 250 ml, and I've used this like once a week, and I've like literally barely, like maybe I'm there and it was quite full. So yeah, so I think this would last me for a bit, and yes, this is really good. I cannot highly recommend it. If you, especially for guys, if you do use a lot of hair products like hair waxes and whatnot, it's good to really thoroughly cleanse your hair and your scalp like once a week. So this is definitely highly recommended. The next two is actually from Gizu. I'm not sure how to say it, but I'm gonna show you. This is the honey infused hair oil from Gizu. And this is the honey infused hair mask. So the hair mask is actually the first one out of the two that I tried. They are it has a very faint honey scent, so it's not very like overpowering. The first thing that I noticed with their products is the packaging. Their packaging is just amazing. I literally did not want to throw it out because their packaging is just so pretty.
These are the Gizu packaging, you guys. The Gizu packaging. Look how pretty they are. So I've just decided to keep it and use it as a decorating piece.
Onto the product. So obviously with this one, it's honey infused, and I can definitely like smell that like a very subtle hint of honey scent in this one, but it's not strong. It's a very thick hair mask, and it's recommended for you to use it 2-3 times a week, which I definitely do, because I always feel like every time I go, especially if I can't get a regular haircut, my bottom of my hair gets super dry very quickly. So it's important for me to like really like take care of it and leave on. So obviously with I use the Olaplex number 3, but that one is more for like protein, and it helps to bond your hair. So if there's any split ends, it helps to take care of that. But like I think this one from Gizu is definitely more of a prevention, because it helps to just like protect and seal your hair before it breaks. So I think to use both is very important for like very different reason. Even though you're using the Olaplex number 3 like I don't think you should like forget about like hair mask, because I think the two combo would be very good, because the number 3 Olaplex is like more, I would say, like an emergency help, whereas this is more for like like it's taking care of your hair like for the longer period of time, like it's while you're before it splits, you know, it's preventing it from splitting. So it definitely feels very rich on your hair, very luxurious. When you wash it off, your hair feels very soft. So I really enjoy using this the mask. Dare I say, I actually enjoy using the mask a little bit more than the oil, but the oil is also really beautiful. It is super Instagrammable, first of all, but that's why I think I've seen it like everywhere on Instagram. For me, I actually do quite enjoy using the Olaplex bonding oil. I think it's the number 7. It has like a heat protectant as well, whereas this one is more so for like nourishment and to really prevent your hair from like getting dry, and protecting your hair from like the elements, because honey is very protective, and it's very good to protect your, like it's good for the skin and it's good for the hair. But I think for me the honey hair oil actually have the, like if I have to compare it to the Olaplex number 7 bonding oil, it has more of a liquid texture, whereas this one is literally like dripping honey, so it's a bit thicker. I enjoy that it gives my hair like a little bit of that honey scent throughout the day, and it does feels quite soft, but apart from it being soft, like I don't feel that it's helping any other way. Like let's say with the bonding oil, it has like heat protectant as well, whereas this one it doesn't have that. So I like using it as like more like as a luxury treatment when I really want to do like a complete self-care, but for me, when I do run out of these two and I have to repurchase, I will definitely repurchase the hair mask more than the hair oil. Okay, so that's everything for this week's video. I hope that by me sharing with you my opinion on some of these products, if you've been wanting to try them for a while, hopefully you get a little bit of different point of view whether you should purchase it or not. That's completely up to you. Again, everyone has different skin concerns, everyone has different skin type as well as hair type. So but anyway, thank you so much for watching this week's video. I will see you guys next time. Bye.